welcome to Draw the Day Creative Videos. I'm Abby, I work as an artist for Cartwheel Arts. I've made this video so that you can follow along, and I'm going to show you what art materials you need. Today's activity is all about relaxing, so I'm going to show you what art materials you need and then we'll get started. You will need one pencil, one glue stick, one pair of scissors, one coloured felt tip, 2 sheets of white paper, I've chose A4, one silver piece of paper, and then the colour of the rainbow in paper. Now the colour of the rainbow, I didn't have red and I didn't have indigo, so I've just chose what colours I had available. Which is what you can do. So I've gone for a dark pink to replace the red and a light pink just to replace the violet at the end, and then use the purple there. And again with a card, if you don't have silver card, then don't worry too much about it. You can always colour it in later. This is going to be for the clouds. Okay, so those are the art materials that you're going to need. If you don't have them, don't worry, you can find replacements. I'm going to take you through the exercise now, and then hopefully you can see as we go along. Okay, so the first thing we do is get a piece of white paper and a pencil, and then what you're going to do is draw the outline of the rainbow. Now this is just a really rough line, don't worry too much about getting it perfect. And then we're going to get the pen and just go over where you've done the pencil, and this is just so it stands out a little bit more for you. There we go. And then in the middle, put 2 lines up like this, and then you're going to fit another 2 lines on, and this is creating the different boxes for the different coloured pieces of paper. Okay, so if you notice on here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different colours. So these boxes are going to be what you're filling in with your coloured paper. Okay. So we're going to take our glue stick and really generously put loads of glue inside that first box. We want lots of glue so that the paper sticks. And then we're going to take our first colour. Mine's like a fuchsia pink, which is a really dark pink. But again, you can choose any colours that you like. You can actually go for red, which is the first colour of the rainbow. Or you can pick your favourite colours, or you can just pick colours that you have in the house, because not all of us have rainbow colours in the house at the moment, do we? Okay, so then once you've got your little pieces of paper, you just place them onto the paper where the glue is and fill in that first box. Now this is going to be really rough and overlapped in certain areas. I like that look and I think it works really well. As you can see on here, some of my pieces are actually sticking up. Now what I'm going to do, if you don't like the look of that one, I'm going to show you how you can make them all stick down. So at the moment they're all sticking up, and this is fine, they're not going to fall off. If you don't like that look and you want them all nice and flat, then you just take your glue stick and you just go over the top again, and once that's dry the glue's gonna go see-through, so you won't actually see it, and they'll all be stuck down nice and flat for you. Okay, so we're just going to repeat that process and go through the colour of the rainbows. So you take your glue stick and you go into the next box and put lots of glue there, and then you take your next colour and again rip up lots of little pieces of paper. These are going to be, some are going to be big, some are going to be small, they're going to be different shapes and sizes. That's really what we're aiming to create. So just enjoy ripping up the paper. Once you've got a nice little bunch of ripped up paper, you can then take them and again place them into your box where the glue is. One's stuck down to that one. And don't worry about going over the lines. So you might just go over, or you might just go under. I think it's probably better to go just over your line rather than under, but we really don't have to be so precise about this. There we go. Just continue to fill your box. Okay, so just in that area there, my paper's dried up, so this orange bit isn't actually sticking. So if you take your glue and just go back over that area. Now sometimes this happens because your paper just dries up, the glue dries up on the paper really fast, especially in really hot weather. So yeah, just pop a little bit of glue on and stick it back down like that. There we go. You might also find, like I can see there, a little bit of white. So again, in the little white areas, just put a little bit of glue and pop a little bit of coloured paper over, and then there you go. It's all nice and clear. Okay, so we're on to the next box. Lots of glue. And I'm going to take yellow. I find it really relaxing to rip paper. I wonder how you find it. And then we're going to do the green section. Okay, so once you've finished the green section, you can then go on to doing the next one, which in this case is blue. And again, just put loads of glue on that square piece. Take your blue sheet paper and make lots of rips. There we go. Once you've got your little pile of paper, you then start placing them onto your little square area. If they're a bit big, just rip them up again. Until you're happy with them like that. And then if you do get some dry areas, just go over with the glue. Stick them back down. There we go. Okay, so after the blue, we've got violet. Go. And then the last box for me is going to be light pink. There we go. So once you've got all your different coloured paper on there, you can just gently press down just to make sure that they're all stuck. And you can even lift it up and just give it a little bit of a shake, and if any fall off then you can just re-stick it. Okay, so that's what we've got up to now. We've got a rainbow shape. Excellent. So if you can see, some of these edges are quite rough. We've just gone over the line a little bit and some are sticking out. So you can leave it like that, which I think looks really nice and it gives it a textured look. But what I did was cut around my rainbow just to give it a smoother finish. Okay, so if you do want to give it a smoother finish, then you take your scissors and just begin to cut around your rainbow. Now don't worry too much about what shape this is going to be. Just go all the way around. So just move those pieces to one side, and then you take your other piece of white paper and just place your rainbow on top. So you should have something like that. So as you can see, it does give it a little bit more of a smoother finish, but it's entirely up to you. And don't forget to ask an adult if you need help using the scissors. Okay, so you can leave your rainbow like that, or if you've got time or if you've got any other colours of paper, you can add some clouds on the bottom, which is what I've done. Now, I've chosen to add silver clouds because I had some silver paper at home. But if you don't have any silver paper, then you could always colour in some paper, or you could use any colour paper really that you have. And again, we're going to need our pencil and we're going to need our scissors. So just put that to one side for a moment, and you get your paper for your clouds, and then just draw really rough, just the shape of a cloud. Clouds come in different shapes and sizes, so really do not worry about this. Okay, there's my 2 clouds. And then we're just going to cut these out. So you want to be drawing on the side that you're not using. Okay, so for this example, I'm using silver, so I'm drawing on the opposite side. Okay, so then just go around the shape of your cloud. Again, really rough, don't worry too much about it. This is an exercise that's designed to be really neat, which is what I like about it. And then don't worry too much about sticking to the lines of your pencil either, because once you turn it over, you're really not going to see those lines. Okay, and then cut out the other one. So once you've got your 2 clouds, you can take your piece of paper and your prick stick, and we need to stick our rainbow to the paper. So you turn over your rainbow and put loads of glue on the back of your rainbow. Okay, now I'm going to do long strokes like this, just so that it doesn't crease. There we go. And then turn over your rainbow nice and gently, and just place it anywhere on your page where you like. I'm going to go about here and just give it a gentle pat, just to make sure that it's stuck down. And then we're going to put some glue onto our clouds. Lots of glue. Turn your cloud over and just place it at the bottom of your rainbow. And we'll do that with our other one as well. Just turn it over, place it at the bottom of your rainbow, and then again let's just give it a push down just to make sure that it's all stuck into place. And there we go, that's the finished rainbow. So that's what yours might look a little bit like, or it might look different because you might have chosen some different colours. I hope you've enjoyed it today. I have. And I'll see you next time.